What if the next MVP or Super Bowl hero was barely recruited? 10 NFL stars colleges doubted, overlooked, or ignored. How did scouting miss them so badly? Let's reveal it now. Number 10, Jason Peters. In high school and college, Jason Peters was listed as a tight end at Arkansas. He was big, fast, and raw, but no one projected him as a franchise left tackle. When the 2004 NFL draft came around, he went undrafted, forced to fight for a roster spot on special teams. What happened next was one of the most incredible reinventions in football history. With elite footwork hidden inside a massive frame, plus relentless work in the film room, Peters made the transition to offensive tackle. He became a perennial Pro Bowler, a Super Bowl champion, and one of the most dominant blindside protectors in the league. Colleges saw a tweener. The NFL met a cornerstone. Number 9, Davante Adams. Coming out of high school, Davante Adams was barely noticed by major programs. Only Fresno State offered him a scholarship. That chance changed his life. At Fresno, he sharpened his route running, developed the body control that made him a nightmare in contested catches, and showed the explosiveness to separate at will. The Green Bay Packers drafted him in the second round of the 2014 NFL Draft with the 53rd overall pick. At first, Adams battled drops and inconsistency, but his relentless focus on footwork and timing turned him into one of the most unguardable receivers of his generation. Recruiters underestimated him. Opposing defenses could never do the same. Number 8, J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt began as a tight end at Central Michigan, but decided to bet on himself. He left the scholarship behind, walked on at Wisconsin, and supported himself by delivering pizzas while transforming his body. That gamble paid off. The Houston Texans drafted him 11th overall in the 2011 NFL Draft, and he became a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Watt turned every snap into a demolition lesson. He blew a block with power, batted passes like a volleyball player, and closed on quarterbacks with impossible bursts. The scouting miss was not about size or strength. It was about his inner engine. The kid who wasn't offered enough scholarships became one of the most feared defenders in NFL history. Number 7, Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp was ignored by every major FBS school. It was Eastern Washington that believed in him, and there he became a record-breaking machine. He combined obsessive film study with flawless technique to become a route-running professor. The Los Angeles Rams drafted him in the 3rd round of the 2017 NFL Draft with the 69th overall pick. Kupp's precision and timing transformed him into an unstoppable force. He won Offensive Player of the Year and Super Bowl MVP, torching defenses by always being 2 steps ahead. Scouts obsessed with top-end speed missed that separation comes from detail, not just the stopwatch. Kupp proved that knowledge and craft can take a receiver from overlooked to legendary. Number 6, Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce's story began at Cincinnati, where he switched positions and even lost a session to suspension. Many scouts thought he lacked consistency or discipline. The Kansas City Chiefs took him in the 3rd round of the 2013 NFL Draft with the 63rd overall pick. What came after changed the game. Kelce combined the agility of a wide receiver with the size and strength of a tight end. He created mismatches everywhere, running routes with fluidity and reading defenses like a quarterback. Together with Patrick Mahomes, Kelce redefined what a tight end could be. Colleges saw risk. The NFL witnessed evolution. Number 5, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's journey was not a straight line. He started in junior college, transferred to Oklahoma State, then finished at West Alabama after off-field struggles. When draft day came, the Kansas City Chiefs selected him in the 5th round of the 2016 NFL Draft with the 165th overall pick. Everyone knew about his world-class sprint speed. Not everyone realized he had the football IQ to turn that speed into geometry. Hill bends coverages, splits safeties, and stretches defenses horizontally and vertically. He evolved from a gadget player into a complete wide receiver who dictates defensive structure before the snap. Colleges focused on track speed and overlooked the craft. Hill turned both into dominance. Number 4, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers received no offers from blue blood schools. He played at Butte College, a junior college in California, before transferring to Cal. Even then, his draft day was filled with disappointment as team after team passed on him until the Green Bay Packers finally selected him 24th overall in 2005. Rodgers carried that chip for years. He became a master of arm talent and processing speed. With his quick release, impossible ball placement, and ability to manipulate defenses with cadence and eyes, Rodgers turned broken plays into art. Colleges underestimated his late development. The NFL got a 4-time MVP and one of the most skilled quarterbacks the game has ever seen. Number 3, James Harrison. James Harrison went undrafted out of Kent State in 2002. He was too short, too old, too unconventional. Cut multiple times, he refused to quit. The Pittsburgh Steelers gave him a chance, and he turned it into a legendary career. With a bull rush torque, leverage, and hands like sledgehammers, Harrison became a cornerstone of their defense. His 100-yard interception return in the Super Bowl remains one of the most iconic plays in NFL history. Recruiters missed the mindset. Harrison proved relentlessness and willpower can build career measurements never could. Number 2, Josh Allen. Josh Allen's path was filled with rejection. He sent film to coaches and got silence in return. He played junior college at Reedley, then earned a spot at Wyoming. In 2018, the Buffalo Bills drafted him 7th overall in the first round. At first, scouts doubted his accuracy and touch, but Allen put in the work. He refined his mechanics, learned to layer throws, and combined that with a rocket arm and a linebacker's running power. He became a franchise quarterback who embodies raw talent transformed by obsession. Colleges underestimated tools plus drive. Allen proved that combination can leapfrog polish and rewrite expectations. Number 1, Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner's journey might be the most unlikely of all. At Northern Iowa, he was a backup for years before finally starting. He went undrafted in 1994, stocked grocery store shelves at night, and kept his dream alive in arena football and NFL Europe. When the St. Louis Rams finally gave him a chance, Warner delivered one of the greatest stories in football. He ran the greatest show on turf with precision, won league MVP and Super Bowl MVP, and later revived the Arizona Cardinals. Colleges and scouts overlooked him because his gifts weren't obvious in shorts and t-shirts. What they missed was processing speed, courage, and preparation. Warner proved that preparation plus opportunity creates legends. Do you love underdog stories? Subscribe for more overlooked legends. Drop your favorite hidden gem in the comments and share this video with a teammate who needs motivation. Rankings fade. Work lasts forever.